Good morning. Well, it's morning here in Bangkok anyway. It's about, what, 32, 33 degrees. I'm going to absolutely cook here today. The reason I'm back up here on the roof is because we're going to head out to Benjakitti Park, where you can see just behind me, and also make our way down to the new one, which is Central Forest, down the Green Mile, and end up in Lumphini. So we're going to cover 4 things today. I'm not going to do them in separate videos, which I probably could, to be fair, because they're absolutely amazing places to visit. But yeah, I'm going to try and cover them all today. So it's going to be a bit of a longer video, but I'll stick timestamps in the video below. So if you want to skip to one or the other, you can do. But what I'm going to do is go full circle towards the end and head back to Central Forest, because although it looks really amazing during the day, at night it just feels like a completely different park. Yeah, so we're going to head out now, and we're going to start here at the northeast corner of Benjakitti and then work our way round from there. So let's go. So just for a little context of where I'm going, behind me here is the Asok interchange. So I'm now heading south on Soi 21 from the Asok BTS. So I've arrived here at Benjakitti, as you can see behind me. I come in through this corner here. Like I said, it's the northeast. Why can't I remember that? But yeah, this is probably one of the most well-known parks in Bangkok, really, especially like in the city, because it's such a big park and loads of people come here, especially like in the mornings and the evenings, just to go for a jog. You can do like a full circle all the way around. What we're going to do is we're going to go clockwise around so that we end up basically at the northwest side. What you can do is if you're not too interested in Benjakitti, or you've done it before, you can actually go down at Soi 10, and there's like a cross point where you can go to either Benjakitti, Central Forest, and the Green Mile, just all from one thing. You just go over this like little wooden bridge. I'll show you that in a bit. I'll timestamp that as well, just so you know where you're going. But for now, we're going to go clockwise around the park and see what Benjakitti is all about. So you are supposed to be wearing your mask around the park. You're supposed to be wearing it everywhere, of course, and I show everyone the utmost respect I can. There's nobody here at all around me. A lot of the runners, they tend not to. People like the cyclists and that, they tend not to either. But if you're going past someone, just stick it back on, you know. So if you're going past security or anyone, just show a bit of respect, whether you believe or don't believe. Just get on with it, you know. But yeah, like that, all around the park we've got like really beautiful flowers. This park's really well kept. There's always like staff here all the time looking after it. Everything's watered every day. I've been here a few times now. It's really nice. But it's a bit too open for me. I prefer to be on the other side. So basically this side is only like a cycle track and a walking track, and on the other side you've got more of like sort of like gym facilities. There's like a pond and a fountain, and there's loads of other stuff. But we'll work our way around, and I'll show you. Also a bit of construction going on next door. ARTC6, get some lifts done in that crane. My friends back home will appreciate that. So we're coming around to the other side of the park, the southwest side, and you're better off coming in here. Basically we've got loads of sort of features to look at, loads of activities to do along the way. There's absolutely loads of workout equipment around, and there's also like just an explanation of what to do just all over the place. It's really good. People do actually use them. Like I'm from London, and back in the UK these just get ignored or wrecked or ruined. So I'm about midway down the west side at the moment. Behind me you can still see Benjakitti Park, but what you might be able to see behind me is the Central Forest Park here. It's fenced off, unfortunately, like all the way down it's fenced off, so you have to go to the northwest corner to get across and then back into the park, which is fine, but hopefully eventually they'll open the whole lot up and just make it all just one giant park. I'm going to head up there now, and we'll go from there. This is the one that interests me. So this is the northwest corner of the park, northwest entrance. So if you come out of this gate should be open for Central Forest, but it's not. We'll work that out in a minute. But if you come up here, this is the corner that I'm talking about. Basically you can get to the Green Mile, Benjakitti and Central Forest all from one place. So come up here and I'll quickly show you. And this is down Soi 10. If you come down Soi 10 from the Sukhumvit main road, you'll end up here. So this right here is the entrance to the Green Mile, and this is Soi 10. Now you might be misled, because if you look further down you may not be able to see. There's actually looks like a gate, so when you're walking towards it you think, oh no, I've gone the wrong way. But no, just keep going. The guard will let you come through. Come over this nice wooden bridge. Be careful. And like I said, you've got the Green Mile right here, Central Forest over that side, and then Benjakitti over here. Okay, so I just asked these guys here, these security guys, they're good as gold. Normally the gate is open just here, but they said I can come down here and make my way through. Like if no one's been here before and they come visiting here, they'll probably look at them and think, no, definitely not supposed to be around here. Especially like because they've got the Thai military as well that have been doing the development and renovation of this park. So you might look around, you see a bunch of security on the gates, you know, with radios, you know, some people with guns, and you think, oh no, this ain't a park, is it? You know, it's more like a military camp, but it's not. It's because they're here working. They're the guys that have put all this together for everybody, for everyone to enjoy, you know, and doing it in this heat, I could not even imagine. But yeah, so this is the car park. This is the car park you got to cut through to get to the park. I think most people, like when they go out on you know, Sukhumvit Road, especially at night, you know, there's not a lot of nightlife there. They don't realise like how big the parks are around here. So, you know, if you've been out on a few nights out and you just want a nice relaxing chill day in the park, you know, just sit in the shade and, I don't know, just go for a walk. You know, this is the perfect thing to do. Yeah, because basically you come through here to get to the other part. This isn't Central Forest, or eventually it will be. You know, they've planted all these new trees. But I see like the bikes like racing around the corner, and they just sort of like do laps after laps really, which is quite nice. If you're a cyclist, you'll enjoy it. Not for me. So this is your entrance here. There's a guy riding around on a bike with a balaclava on. I get the mask, but not a balaclava. But yeah, you can see they got the skywalk. Apparently it's 1.5 kilometers of skywalk that basically goes up and over. And the idea is that obviously a lot of these trees are very new. So when all these trees grow, it literally can just be this massive forest with this skywalk that goes between a whole lot. And then, like I said, you've got Benjakitti here, but it's fenced off. So eventually they're all going to combine. And you've got like all these like little maps everywhere as well, so you can sort of see where you're going. This part's just got a different feel about it altogether. There's places in the shade to sit. There's definitely more places in Benjakitti to sort of sit and chill on the grass and have like a picnic or something like that. Benches and that underneath the viewpoints that are in the shade, so you can sit there and chill like with some friends and whatever. So you've got like all these like little turn-offs that sort of spur off to different corners of the park. Eventually it'll be open from different directions, so people can access it from anywhere. All of these lower platforms here to walk on, walkways, they're all lit up. They've all got LED lights, and basically this whole walkway as well, there's LEDs underneath all of the handrails all the way around, so it just looks completely different at night because you can't really see the plants as much at night. But you know, this whole walkway is just like a feature all by itself anyway, and honestly it just looks amazing. But like I said, we're going to loop back around later and have a look at that. So they've got like this little stadium area just over here where they've got like a bunch of seats and everywhere else, like a little pond in the middle, and you've got all of the grass there. So they're gonna have like events like that in the future. One bit of advice: don't walk across it at night. It's soaking wet and it's boggy, and yeah, I ruined my pair of trainers trying to walk across there at night. So I found this map. We're down here at the far west side of the park at the moment. Obviously you can see the old Benjakitti Park here. This was the car park that we come through and sort of the little forest, and we had to get to a gate here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to loop back around, make our way out, then we can join the Green Mile and make our way across to Lumphini Park. So I just come up here because it said the museum building was up here. You can see all the military vehicles, the tractors and the trucks. So this building is definitely under construction. So you can see here on the pictures what they want it to be, although it looks like that at the moment. And that's obviously a render of how they want it to look when it's finished. So this is the gate that I expected to be open earlier on. Obviously that's Benjakitti that we come out of. Normally you can just walk straight across into this car park, and then like I was explaining to you earlier, just up here is the start of the Green Mile. So Benjakitti, Central Forest, Green Mile that leads you to Lumphini. So you might be looking at this thinking, well, come on Rob, it's just a walkway. It's got to be a little bit boring, isn't it? But it's not. If you take a slow walk down here, obviously it takes you directly from one part to the other anyway. So, you know, you're sort of doing two birds with one stone. There's actually like some little treats along the way. There's 3 sets of stairs to go up and over, so it's not very like wheelchair friendly, unfortunately. But it's definitely worth a walk. There's plenty of wildlife, plenty of stuff to look at on the side, and like halfway you can actually get yourself some food and things like that. But like, there's a little trick I want to show you that you might not be aware of, even if you walk up and down it. Yeah, so that's where they're going to link the two together, the Green Mile with Central Festival. But it's going to take a bit of time yet. So you've got a set of stairs here, right? It leads you down to the lower section. There is another set of stairs if you go all the way down the end. So you've got a little shop here if you want to get yourself a drink. We've got loads of like little bits in there, and I'd recommend to if you're coming on this long walk anyway. But what you can do is you can get food from up here, and I'll show you how to in just a second. A bit further down is actually a coffee shop anyway, up here on the left hand side. I'll show you that as well. Right, so here you go. You might be looking at this thinking, what? Why is there a food menu up here? Get yourself some crispy pork and rice, get yourself some drinks, cooler line. Where is that going to come from? Well, actually, it's coming from down there. Got this little cord here. You put your money in the basket, order what you want, and I'll lift the food up for you. Just use these little pulley systems. Got a little shop down there if you want anything from the shop. Another one here, the same. That's a little pulley system down to the bottom. Order yourself some food. So like I said, you can walk all the way down here, all the way along to the end. But you're better off staying up here, enjoying the view, looking around. And if you're hungry, like I said, you can just order it and get it lifted up to you and come and chill up here. Now, the coffee shop's closed today. It was open the other day. I'll overlay some footage of the coffee shop. It actually looks really nice. Got loads of like little bits in there. And then there is the second set of steps, so you can make your way down. You go up these stairs and then you're pretty much right at the corner of Lumphini Park. So you can see all the way back down there. So yeah, let's make our way over and check out Lumphini. So I think, you know, Lumphini is probably my favourite. It really is. It's just because I get so excited every time I see the lizards. Like I said, you come over this flyover. Lumphini Park's just here on the corner. You can, the entrance, the quickest entrance is just down there on the left hand side. So this is Lumphini Park, and majority of people that come here are exercising actually. They run around, especially like after sort of 4 or 5 o'clock when the sun goes down. It's a lot cooler here and it's really nice. But I like to come here during the day because you can see all the wildlife, you can see all the lizards. What I'll do is I'll show you like the highlights of the park basically, because it's a bit of a maze. We can't walk all the way around. Well, you can walk all the way around it, but it would take forever to go down every single like little alleyway and everything else. So people are taking photographs, chilling on the bench. This lady's doing some nice dancing. Love it, love it. Yeah, so this is my favourite park. This is one that's full of wildlife. I love seeing all the animals. Come here the other day and I saw a tortoise. I was like a kid at Christmas. They've even got cats. Yes, we'll take a look around. I'll show you like some of the features, some of like the little bits that are worth looking at. I can't go around the whole park, like I said. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Either he's going to chase me or I'm going to chase him. I'm glad it's the other way around. Come on, buddy. Do you reckon I could take it home as a pet? I swear that every time I see one, I feel like I've never seen one before. I don't know why. Maybe the novelty will wear off after I've seen like 1,000 of them. I wouldn't go petting them if I was you. I'm sure that they do bite if you do get too close. So just give them some space anyway. It's like a tortoise house. Got like 4 tortoises in there. Got about 1 million fish here. He's swimming around. And his mate is just chilling on the side. No, they're all just chilling together. Woo. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting super distracted by the wildlife. I didn't realise there was so many turtles here. I've been to another park before that had loads of turtles, but I didn't realise there was so many here. I thought it was mainly the monitor lizards. But yeah, like, come on, what a beautiful park. What's not to like? And it's massive as well. It really is big. They've got a lot of workout equipment here. There's guys here now working out. But in the evening, it's just a really nice place to come. And during the day, to see the wildlife. You'd have to pay to see that in a zoo in any Western country. But got a full-on gym here. Just got all like your weight equipment. Guys working out. I don't know if I could do it without aircon. They're definitely fitter than I am. So look, the park literally goes on forever. You can walk around all day. There's plenty of places to sit down. There's a few places to get some food and some drinks and that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head on out. I'm going to try and get some footage of the monitor lizards because they're my favourite. And then we're going to loop back around and then head back to Central Forest for sunset. So this lady will give you some fish food. Get yourself some fish food, 20 baht, feed the fish. Here's my mate Jeff. I don't want to keep my eye off him for too long. He'll probably bite me in the arse. So I'm just walking back now, obviously, and there's so many more people out, and it's so much nicer with that sun setting as well. It's so much cooler. There's people running skateboards, taking more selfies, things like that. What I'm going to do is finish this video up with some clips of Central Forest at night. There's no point me walking around in the dark trying to talk to you guys. You won't be able to see me. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it was a long one, but if you're still here, you must be as crazy about Thailand as I am. That each one of my friends. Not all just concrete, you know. There are some nice bits. I love Bangkok anyway. I know some of you probably hate it. I have a few friends that hate it. Do you know what? It's really starting to grow on me.